Welcome back to our channel, Retired and Loving It. I'm Terry.
And I'm Keith.
Today we just arrived in Memphis, Tennessee, and you can see who's behind us. It's Elvis.
Guys, we're going to take a little stroll down Beale Street here in Memphis, Tennessee, and kind of let you see what all the shops and all the good eating places there are. Come along with us.
Beale Street was home of the blues. Before 1900, Beale Street had an opera house, a fashionable hotel, a girls' finishing school, and one of the first large office buildings in Memphis. It was a place where Jewish, Italian, Greek, and Chinese immigrants lived and worked. And it was especially a place where African American freedmen came to make a world. By the early 1920s, Beale Street had become the capital of Black Memphis and the Mid-South. It was a Mecca for musicians, politicians, ministers, businessmen, gamblers, conjurers, and bootleggers. This building was especially interesting because the facade of the building was held up by these steel beams, and behind the facade, it was just open space. B.B. King was known as the King of the Blues. We decided to eat at B.B. King's Blues Club. This place, along with other restaurants on Beale Street, have live music in the evenings and on weekends. If you watched the new Elvis movie, you'll see that he visited one of the clubs across the street from here where they featured blues, swing, and jazz. This restaurant is well known for its pulled pork and barbecue sauce. I had the blues burger and Keith had the pulled pork platter. Both our entrees were delicious. We walked around and they also had a gift shop featuring a lot of B.B. King's music and memorabilia. They even had music notes on the sidewalk commemorating a lot of the old blues and jazz singers. B.B. King passed away in his sleep in May of 2015. B.B. King had a big influence on Elvis's life and career. The following was written by someone who grew up on Beale Street. Saturday night was the fabulous night on Beale Street. Our parents kept the store open late. We were children. We used to sit on little chairs outside the store and watch. If we got sleepy, they would put us to sleep on a rack of pants until they took us home at 1 or 2 in the morning. The stores had anything and everything Elvis related. You could even get Elvis pajamas. I like this sign. Put some South in your mouth. We have heard that there's some very big crowds of people in the evenings and on weekends down Beale Street. We chose to go during the day because we had heard that the crime rate is pretty high in Memphis, so we didn't feel good about being there after dark. There were a lot of homeless that we noticed and panhandlers that walked up and down the street. By the 1960s, Beale Street had fallen on hard times and many businesses closed, even though parts of it was declared a National Historic Landmark. In 1977, Beale Street was officially declared the home of the blues by an act of Congress. In 1973, the Beale Street Development Corporation was formed to redevelop Beale Street. They now have the Beale Street Music Festival every year at the end of Beale Street by the Mississippi River.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next time on Retired and Loving It.
If you'd like to see more of our videos, click the video that just popped up on your screen.